The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that the next week will bring many dramatic episodes as the main characters continue to push their conflicts to a climax and make viewers unable to take their eyes off. Below are the detailed developments for each day, along with calculations, conspiracies, and complex emotional conflicts intertwined. Monday, January 13th. Steffi returns to Forrester and begins to implement her bold plan. She seeks out Carter, Brooke, and Hope to apply for a job with the purpose of legitimizing her presence at the company. Although Steffi, Hope, and Brooke have often been at odds in the past, this time Steffi decides to temporarily put aside her grudges to carry out a larger plot to win back Forrester and bring her family back to a position of power. Steffi tries to convince Carter to support her in her reappearance at Forrester. She knows that Carter has a weakness in love, so together with Daphne, Steffi wants to take him away from Hope. She borrowed the existing conflict between Hope and Brooke to both create distance and force them to cooperate with her. Steffi acted as a bridge, explaining that if they wanted to maintain their shares and voice at Forrester, all three needed to temporarily put aside their differences. With her shrewd nature, Steffi believed that Daphne could make Carter fall in love and gradually distance himself from Hope. She knew that Carter had a short-lived romantic past and was easily attracted to strong-willed women. Once Carter was no longer loyal to Hope, Steffi would be able to act more easily. This was also a hit-him-on-his-back tactic, because Steffi wanted Carter to experience the feeling of being led around and manipulated in both work and love, the same thing he did when he interfered in her family's internal affairs. By forging Brooke's CEO authorization papers, Steffi realized that Brooke was in charge of important decisions at Forrester, so she planned to forge the CEO authorization papers. The goal is to gain a nominal leadership role, or at least break the current balance. The biggest difficulty is that Steffi must find a way to trick Brooke into signing. She is thinking of many options, from impersonating information, taking advantage of Brooke's weakness, to setting up a scene for Brooke to sign an important document without her knowing. In another development, Lee and Poppy argue fiercely about how Poppy raised Luna. Lee accuses Poppy of turning Luna into a murderer. Lee is even more suspicious about whether Jack is Luna's biological father or not. This reveals the dark side of the past that Poppy and Jack once hid. Meanwhile, Luna returns to Bill's mansion to apologize for running away on her own. Bill discovers the incident through the security camera and is very worried about Luna's revenge plot, and Luna indeed admits that she killed her mother. She believes that Poppy made her violent, and Poppy does not deserve to live. However, Bill still tolerated Luna and did not hand her over to the police. Tuesday, January 14th. Bill asked Luna to tell him in detail how she killed Poppy in order to confirm his suspicions and understand the true level of danger Luna was. Luna confessed to removing the control bracelet on her leg, creating a fake scene where she was sleeping soundly in her room. She wanted everyone to believe that she had not left Bill's mansion. Afterwards, Luna called Poppy to meet her in a deserted place. Here, mother and daughter confronted and argued fiercely. Poppy wanted Luna to go to jail instead of allowing her to continue hiding at Bill's house. In a fit of rage because Poppy had not cared about her for a long time and even wanted to put her in jail, Luna stabbed Poppy to death. Immediately after committing the crime, Luna calmly covered up the evidence and returned to Bill's mansion as if nothing had happened. Bill is faced with a difficult choice. Bill realizes that Luna is a danger to the family, but he's convinced by Luna's explanation of her unhappy childhood and the psychological pressure she has suffered from Poppy. Although Bill has a bad feeling, he decides to forgive and continue to harbor Luna, hoping that he can save her with compassion. Wednesday, January 15th. Today focuses on the internal changes at Forrester and Steffi's secret plot, along with Luna's potentially dangerous love story. Brooke believes that Steffi's return to Forrester is a positive sign. Steffi can repent for breaking up Brooke and Rich. Brooke also believes that if Steffi really wants to reconcile, Ridge will come back to her. However, Brooke doesn't know that Steffi's every move is just part of a plot to seize power at Forrester. While still hiding at Bill's house, Luna accidentally overhears a private conversation between Will and Bill. Will shows intelligence, wit, and carefree, in contrast to Bill's suspicious look. Luna begins to notice Will, intending to approach Bill's son to take advantage of him, even trying to drug and stage a scene in bed with Will to bind him. This action carries the risk of pushing Luna deeper into the spiral of guilt. Bill's decision to save Luna from prison may be his biggest mistake because he did not foresee all the consequences from this girl. Thursday, January 16th. Steffi officially introduces secret weapon Daphne to Ridge. This is an important step in Steffi's plan to affirm that she has enough ammunition to overthrow anyone who stands in her way. Steffi stages Daphne's impressive appearance before Ridge, introducing her as a talented employee and partner ready to implement breakthrough ideas for Forrester. Steffi's goal is to make Ridge trust Daphne and invisibly give Steffi more power in the company. Daphne not only helps Steffi in seducing Carter, but also becomes a bridge for Steffi to easily monitor all activities of Hope and Brooke. While everyone tries to appear cooperative on the surface, there is still turmoil internally. Brooke and Hope are still wary of Steffi. Carter is confused by Daphne's appearance. Ridge shows signs of concern when he sees Steffi return, but does not understand her intentions. Above all, Steffi constantly reminds Daphne of her revenge, in order to keep her focused and not be swayed by anyone. Friday, January 17th. The week ends with a confrontation between Brooke and Taylor, while Ridge stands between the two women, creating a dramatic climax. Brooke and Taylor face each other, rekindling old issues surrounding Ridge. Not just stopping at words, the anger that has been pent up for so long can cause the two to fight, even fight because of Ridge. Ridge's indifferent attitude makes this love triangle even more complicated. He seems to be playing with both of them, not decisively choosing anyone. This makes Brooke and Taylor both heartbroken and unable to let go. The conflict between the two former strong women, Brooke and Taylor, warns of the risk of collapsing trust within Forrester. If Ridge does not soon make a clear stance, Forrester will inevitably be deeply divided. As for Steffi, she is pleased to see the conflict between Brooke and Taylor continue to flare up because Steffi's goal is to weaken the alliance around Ridge, making it easier for her to control the situation. Will's love story is equally dangerous. Bill could lose everything if Luna uses tricks, and Will is caught up in Luna's magical love net. So the upcoming week of the bold and the beautiful promises extremely dramatic moments, when the characters constantly push their plots and tricks to achieve their goals. Fierce confrontations, power calculations, and family secrets will continue to be exposed, drawing viewers into a spiral of conflict. Will Steffi's plan succeed in winning back Forrester? Was Carter really pulled away from Hope by Daphne? And how will Bill deal with Luna's growing out of control? All will be revealed in the next episodes. Let's wait and see.